Hi guys, Meg here today. So today's video is gonna be something different. Generally, everything I do on my channel is related to beauty or hair, makeup, outfit, on those terms, or like a haul. But today I want to talk about confidence, since it does affect a lot how you actually consider beauty. Confidence is a very important aspect of that, and I want to speak about how to be confident while giving a presentation, or if you're going to an event somewhere where you need to put your best foot forward. So I have a little bit like small tips and tricks that can help you, or at least enhance your confidence levels when you have to give a presentation. So I have like around 7 tips. So let's begin. So I'm going to be dividing this video into 3 categories. The first is what you need to do as a team. The second is what you need to do for yourself. And the third is the day of the presentation or the event, which whenever. So the first category is what you need to do as a team. So as a team for your presentation, first everybody needs to be very thorough and very sure of whose part is what, and when one has to change, the slide, or has to change the person standing and speaking. Because what happens in any presentation is, if you're 4 people or even 5 people giving a presentation, it's always that one is speaking, one is handling the laptop, or the changing the slides and whatever, and the rest 3 or 2 are just standing there. So what you need to do is first already be sure who is standing in what place and who's going to be the next one speaking. So I'll give you an example. The first person who has to speak would finish a part, like 4 slides, 5 slides, give the introduction, finish the slides, and then move away and go and handle the PPT and the slides and everything. And the next person should always be standing on your left. So as soon as she moves out, she has the time to come in. You need to have that kind of coordination, because then what happens is, then you'll have like one person coming, one person going, so there'll be a lot of clash and negative space going on, and the audience sitting there or your judges sitting there would always have like a, what's going on, why can't they even handle this small presentation, kind of an annoyed look, and then they'll judge you and then they won't give you marks. So you don't want that, do you? Okay, so my second tip also comes from the teamwork part, which is that know your material. As a group, you need to know who is speaking which slide and for how long, because you need to always time yourself. Like on an average, they'll give you like 10 to 20 minutes to present, and if you go overboard, 90% chances are they're going to cut your marks, or they won't give you as good as a remark for all the information and your work you've put in. So tend to always time yourself, as well as know your part. Please don't ever carry any placards. I have seen it. So many people will always carry those small placards written with those small handwriting, and it gives such a bad impression. Like most of your judges, your jury will first always insult you, saying that why are you holding this? Don't you know your own presentation? Have you even worked on it? Have you bought it for somewhere? And then they'll give you like a very bad remark on it. Instead, know your presentation. Spend 1 hour in front of a mirror or in front of the screen, sitting and reading it, knowing exactly what you need to say and who needs to speak how much. My third tip comes from who you need to speak. Now the fact is, see, if there are 10 points in a slide, I know it's not easy to remember all 10. I most of the time can't. So if there are 10, I'm going to select 5 out of them that I know are more important and I know I can remember. Like if there are like 5 things, even if it's history based, pick out 5 words that you can remember. If they're names, if they're dates, anything that you can easily remember, and then count it on your fingers. Like first point, this is this, second point, this is this, third point, this is this, fourth, fifth. So when you're presenting, you can easily go like, yeah, so my first point is, and my second point is. So when you're moving your hands, you tend to remember faster. It's a psychological fact. I'll tell you what. When you're remembering your slides, and you go like, my first point is this, my second point is that, my third point is that. So your body has automatically gone through that procedure, and she knows that, what, okay fine, first was this, so second has to be this, because humne pehle to aise kara tha. So because she's used to that, so she'll remember it. Same thing. Now because I know some people can't easily remember that kind of stuff, so give emphasis to that. So always speak what you know, because your judges are always going to question you on the thing that you've said. Yes, they'll look at the presentation, but if it's all text and all pictures, they won't really bother. They'll just look, see if it's aesthetically pleasing, and then they look towards you. They want to hear what you're saying. They want to know if you're actually convinced by one material. Like fine, I've put something on the presentation, but do I know what I'm speaking about? Do I know how much I should tell you, or I'm just gonna pick three things and randomly remember. No, you need to know your material. What happens is, I have seen so many people, or they'll just look at the screen and speak. So the first point is this, and the second point is that. One, you don't have audience attention, because for an average person, only 20 minutes is their attention span. So for the judges, if you go first, you're lucky because they'll hear you. But if you go second or third, then they'll be least bothered in your presentation because they're already tired. They're hearing people speak for such a long time. So they'll be like, whatever, dude. So even your audience, they just start speaking amongst each other, and that's the most irritating thing. If you are speaking and people are talking amongst themselves, you yourself won't be able to concentrate because you're like, if nobody else is listening, why do even I speak? Ego problems. Most people have that. So try to always remember your material and present it in a way that you would want to hear. Like if I'm telling you something, it should be in a way that if somebody is telling me in that same tone, I would want to hear. You get where I'm going with this? Okay, jump to the second category, what you need to do. Okay, so for the first part, know what you're going to wear and for what reason. If it's like a corporate presentation, like a university presentation, you have to be formally dressed. Wear a shirt, wear a blazer, wear some pencil skirt, any pants, but wear something you're comfortable in standing in front of so many people. Like if you're wearing a skirt or if you're wearing a dress and you're not usually wearing on something on those lines, don't wear it. Because half the time you'll be like adjusting your dress, adjusting your skirt, adjusting your shirt, and you're like, okay, this shirt is irritating me, this skirt is irritating me, I can't really speak, I don't know what to speak. Then you start getting nervous and fidgety, and then you won't be able to give a good presentation. So what's the point? Rather, if you're comfortable wearing pants, wear that. If you're used to wearing a pencil skirt, wear that. But wear something that is first appropriate to where you're going, and second, that you're comfortable in. For me, if I have to give a big presentation, I would wear either pants or I would wear a pencil skirt. Formal with a nice blazer and like a nice shirt, or even like a nice top underneath it that has some color, but some maybe like a black blazer and black pencil skirt and like a nice pink shirt or like a blue top, something underneath that has color to it, but still it's like formal and you're strongly standing there. So make sure you know what you're going to wear, because you can't decide last minute, because you're like, I have to do my material, I have to choose my clothes, I have to do my makeup, blah 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 blah, then you'll get haphazard, then you won't be able to do anything. So always choose your clothes beforehand. Now same with your makeup. Now I have realized something while starting my channel is, no matter what mood I am in, that will always reflect in my. Okay, given a very life-size example. So I was interning in this place, and it's a very nice brand. I won't mention the name, but it's supposedly a nice brand, but behind the door nobody knows what's happening. So yeah, pretty messed up place. So I was not happy working there, and I wanted to leave that place. So that day I thought I'll do a very nice or like a very subdued makeup look, and then just get ready and leave and go, because I have to reach there on time. Now what happened was, that day I started off with brown, went to blue, went to black, went to grey. Eventually I had this makeup look on. So this was inspired by that day, like a very strong, dark, like a very overconfident kind of a makeup look, because it's supposed to be very intense. And I was feeling very intense. I mean, I was angry that day. I wanted to leave, so I was full, in that kind of mode that today I'm gonna leave. I don't care what happens. I'm done with this place. I'm angry. I'm this. I'm that. So in a very negative space. So that came across in my makeup, and I was pretty amazed. I'm like, So I did black eyeshadow. I put a very strong contour, no blush, like a very nice bam highlight. Okay, it does reflect my mood. If you feel doing a very subdued, soft makeup look would actually make you feel more confident, more approachable, or a very nice, soft personality, do that. But if you think having a strong makeup, like a very dark eyeshadow, nice highlight, strong contour, would make you feel more confident, because that really actually made me feel a lot more confident than I thought it would. Because it was like, I'm standing there and I'm talking to her and I'm like, look, you people are screwed up. I don't want to work here anymore. Bye bye. So, overconfidence So I think your makeup really does make you a very different person, if not like a very strong person. You know what I mean? So strong person. Part 3. Heels. Now heels can really make you feel very, very different as a person. Now I'll give you an example. Now psychologically what happens is, have you ever noticed people who are generally tall, like men who are above 6 feet or women who are like 5'7", 5'8", I'm 5'8", generally are strong in their personality but don't need to shout or scream or have that listen to me kind of a vibe, because their height does that for you. Now, like if I have a friend who's very tall, he just needs to stand there and he'll be like, listen to me. Everybody's going to listen to him because he's already at such a height. So you already get that sense of authority with your height. Now, people who are short don't have that. That's why heels come in. Now me being 5'8", if I'm also giving a presentation or a debate, like I had to enter this debate competition with people from the industry coming and judging it, my very, very learned teachers judging it, and I think more than 60 people sitting there, and I was nervous because I was in my first semester and I'm like, I don't know, can I give it, can I not? So that day, overly strong, like dramatic makeup, straight hair, 6 inches high heels, and I think I wore like a nice top and pants, and I'm standing there in front of so many people looking as tall, as strong as possible, and I cannot even believe how good I felt. I mean, everybody applauds so much. I mean, they said that I was this best speaker over there, so I was like, thank you. So that could really make your presentation a lot more different, because when you feel tall, when you feel confident, when you feel strong in your own self, that comes across in your personality, that comes across in your voice. And the last thing that I would say that you need to do it for yourself is accessorize. Wear jewelry. That is very, very important. And I'll tell you why. Suppose if I'm giving a presentation and I'm wearing this very nice, beautiful piece of jewelry, like a nice necklace or like big earrings or like this very nice watch or this very nice ring, something very impacting. Now, me as a person, I really like wearing jewelry, and when I do, I wear something that I know is very exclusive, very different to me. I have it. Okay, that might sound a little more mean, but that's just my tips, that when I'm going to wear something, I want to wear something so different, so nice that I feel very confident in it. Now that I'm going to wear something like a nice piece of jewelry, like a nice big choker or like nice big earrings that are very pretty, now I'm going to feel already so pretty in it that I know that will come across in my personality. For example, like if you go to a wedding or if you go to an event, don't you like to wear nice clothes, jewelry, decked up, like a nice purse? Now, a purse can really add to an outfit, but since you're giving a presentation, you can't really hold your purse and stand there. That can work for an event. Like if you carry a nice, beautiful purse, that really works for an event. But for presentation, you can always wear like a nice bracelet, because when you're speaking, okay, I have this habit when I'm speaking, I'm going to move my hands and speak. So when I'm speaking, it'll be like da 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 da, and when I'm speaking, obviously you can see my jewelry, hanging. So, and that people, sometimes when you wear a piece of jewelry and they're like, that's a nice bracelet, I like your earrings. So you already know it's publicly approved, and what happens psychologically is when you know that people are already accepting you, how you're looking, so they're going to accept you what you're saying. You know what I mean? And thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.